Hello, welcome back to Let's Play Brogue. The weekend contest didn't go so well, so I'm going to retry the daily seed. So here we are. It is Sunday, November 25th at like 9 p.m., so I'm not at my mental best. But we're going to try the daily seed anyway. What's the worst that could happen? What could possibly go wrong? I'm sure it'll be fine. Alright, so here we are. And we've picked up 2 scrolls and 2 potions. And still have about half of depth 1 to go, so that's not too bad so far. Be nice to get a piece of equipment on depth 1, although you don't always. When you do, it isn't always when you want. Okay, what haven't I? Just that central area there, which I think I can get to from here, yes. Alright, so 3 potions and 2 scrolls, that's my take from depth 1. Yeah. But here's some scale mail. Do I want to risk that? I mean, that's very risky, because if it turns out to be like Armor of Immolation or something, I'll just die. Especially this early, I almost certainly don't have a scroll that'll fix it yet, like Remove Curse. Getting armor identified early is really nice, especially if it turns out to be positive. Okay, that key, I want to search to see if there's a vent, but I can't search with that bloat here. Let me lure lure the bloat into the room, and me out of the room, and I'll come back in a little bit. Like now. Too soon, but oh well. Okay, the vent is right next to the key. That's a no-go. Until I find... Boy, I don't know what I could find that would make that okay. Other than Armor of Respiration, of course. Ooh, a war pike. Now, things are looking up. That's a quite good build item, potentially. Of course, I would have to get to the point where I am ready to enchant an object in order to use it. In the weekend contest, I didn't get that far. Do I want to go over there? There's an eel. How many tiles am I not seeing? 3 here, and 3 here. And that's probably all. This is probably just the wall here. So there are probably only 6 tiles I'm not seeing. The odds of a useful object being on one of those 6 tiles are not especially high. I think I will not brave the eels for it. Because right now, I am not equipped in a way that would let me survive very much contact with eels. Shall I go up there and hit one of those bloodwort pods? I think I will. A negation charm, that could be useful. Especially if I decide that I don't want to risk waiting for magic detection to use one of my items. There are only certain items you would negate and then use. Ones that are worth using even if they're +0. So that means, for example, the Warpike is an example of that. A +0 Warpike is one of the best weapons in the game, even at +0. You would never use, for example, an axe at +0. A war axe, maybe, not a regular axe. There we go. I think I better go up here and hit another Bloodwort pod, which fortunately I happened to know there was one there that I could get to. How am I supposed to get that scroll? How do you even get there? Oh, I bet it's from down here. We'll see in a bit when we get around to there. There's the downstairs. Okay. I think I have to go this way then. Okay, now, oh, it's from here. Yes, that's where the door will be. Okay. So then, I guess I just want to go down to the next level. I do not at present have anything that's going to really let me take that rat key on depth 2 safely. The Warpike would help if it were enchanted and I could use it, but it's not and I can't. I haven't even identified potions of strength yet. So that's... we're not at that point. That mace I'm going to ignore. Oh boy. Okay. I'm going to ignore that mace because even if I have to negate the Warpike, it's better than the mace. There are a very limited number, very sharply limited number of runics the mace could have that would make it even close to as good as the Warpike. The most obvious being speed. But frankly, the Warpike, with its reach of 2, is probably better than a Mace of Speed. At least, I think so. It's a heavier weapon, it's a better weapon, and it doesn't have the delay, and it has the extra reach. It's just a better weapon. It's probably the best weapon in the game, actually. Well, it's certainly the best non-runic weapon in the game. at this point in 1.7.5. So I think I have relatively little interest in other weapons, and a mace is not one of my favorites in the first place. So I'm just going to leave it. I'm at full health. I can fight that jelly here, but there might be a better place somewhere. Let's lure it upstairs. I don't remember off the top of my head where's a good place up here. Yeah, I don't see a great place. But this spot here is as good as any of what's available. What I really want is a cul-de-sac, but I don't see one of those. I'm not going to lure it another level up, because that's ridiculous. I'm not that desperate here. There are times when you lure an enemy multiple levels up, because you have to. But I don't think I have to go to those lengths here. I think this is a good enough spot for this. Yeah. Okay, do I want to go down or across the top? I think I want to go down first. Judgment call on which way is the best way to explore this level. Okay, I don't regret that, because that was a cul-de-sac. A sword. Now, a sword is a weapon that I could potentially use without enchanting it, which in the short term could be really good. Where was that jelly? This would be a fantastic place to lure it to find it. Remember, there's bloodwort there. Good to know. I'm tempted to negate the sword now and use it until I'm ready to enchant something. Because in fact, I'm going to do that. Because I don't want the sword in the long term. I want the war pike. So if the sword is +3, I don't care. I mean, it'd be nice to have it +3 now, but I don't know that. So it's not safe. Because it could be, you know, a weapon of mercy or something. I'm going to negate the sword. Now, I know it's safe to use now. It has a -5 penalty. But if I run into, for example, a vampire bat or something, I can now use that. The reason I went ahead and did that is because that gives me a weapon that's known to be better than the dagger and good enough to kill, for example, a vampire bat. But I did it now because that way, by the time I'm ready to negate the war pike, if I end up doing that, the negation charm will have recharged. Okay, I need to rest heal here. Okay. That's good enough for now. Ah! Well, so much for that. Killed by a goblin conjurer on depth 5 before enchanting anything. Well, that's that. I will see you next time. Let's play Brogue.